Bloomfield native Dwight Freeney had quite the year. He was named a Pro Football Hall of Fame finalist, and he was elected to the College Football Hall of Fame for his remarkable career at Syracuse University. But Dwight wasn't always set on going to Central New York. In fact, one school recruited him heavily, only to change its mind after calling him in for a visit.
I don't know who told him he had to get a scholarship or he should, but that's what he kept saying. He said, I'm not leaving Bloomfield High without a scholarship. He said it over and over. I said, oh, that's good, because that would be a big help, right? Little did I know he was going to have 6.
I remember Penn State told me, hey, you know what? If things don't work out, hey, maybe give us a call and maybe we'll have a spot for you, like more like a walk-on.
They had him take his shoes off and measured him and said he was too short.
I always remembered that because it was kind of like, really? You guys went to recruiting me until you realized I wasn't 6'4", and all of a sudden it's like, you know what, we'll go the other direction.
I wanted him to go to Boston College because they had both football and they had baseball.
You played football together. You also played baseball together.
Correct. So we played baseball throughout Little League, high school.
I went to the Boston College, game and went in there, and I felt like they were just, I don't know, I didn't feel like they were getting ready for a football game. I felt like they were getting ready to, I don't even know, like go to the library. So I have no idea, but it wasn't like intense. It wasn't like that energy that I wanted to feel.
Dwight was being pulled in all different directions. He was a football player, but he was also a baseball player. He was a soccer player. And I hear that you, Jack Cochran, were the reason that he chose Syracuse and he ultimately pursued a career in football. True?
Somewhat, yeah.
Jack Cochran has his connections up in Syracuse.
Dwight had several offers at the end. I had a great respect for Coach Pasqualoni at Syracuse, Steve Adazio, that whole staff. They were Connecticut guys. I knew they were going to be there for Dwight's 4 years.
Once you went to Syracuse for a visit, I quickly understood it was the most closest thing to what I knew when I was at Bloomfield playing for the Warhawks.
The thing is, when he's in Syracuse, he feels like he's in Bloomfield. So that's a comfort level for him. And I don't know if it was the colors, because they have the same colors.
Over here, this is his sack, one of his sacks back in the Syracuse days.
So the same Dwight Freeney that sacked Michael Vick 4.5 times in college, that was the center fielder you played with in Little League.
Center fielder, yeah, played in Little League,
This is Dwight Freeney sacking Tom Brady as a Syracuse player playing against a Michigan player.
It was a great, great day. I remember jumping off my chair and running down the block screaming. I was so excited.
And he signed it for you.
And he signed it for me, yeah.
So I always rub it into all the Penn State guys. Every time I see him in the locker room in the pros, like, oh yeah, there's a school who stopped recruiting me because I wasn't 6'4", But I thought Syracuse was the right fit though. With Paul Pasqualoni and those guys, they did a great job of getting guys ready to play.
Dwight Freeney, one of the greatest athletes Central New York has ever seen. He made his mark at Syracuse. Freeney is second in program history in career sacks. Only Syracuse legend Tim Green has more. Dwight Freeney and the 2023 College Football Hall of Fame class get inducted in December at a ceremony out in Las Vegas. Guys?
Making